Crypto Billionaire 69 back with another in-depth technical analysis, and this is extremely important. We have seen what we've been waiting for in the past few weeks. We saw Bitcoin retrace down to these $20,000 levels. We've been saying this for the past week now. This is what we've been waiting for, and it's very important to watch these levels now because as we start to go up, we can very well hit another resistance here and then move back down. So it's extremely important to stay tuned and watch these prices. Let's get straight into it. Dogelon Mars is up 5.65%. However, over the past week, it is down. It has come back down to these levels, as we have said in the previous videos. If Bitcoin retraces to the $20,000 levels, Dogelon Mars will also retrace, creating this triple bottom, which we have seen here. However, it has moved a little bit below, which is something we need to keep an eye on. The buyers have moved it higher, and it's very important to see that we continue to move higher and get past this 3383 level as soon as possible with as much volume as possible. That will be considered a confirmation candle. It will be very important to watch that. So stay tuned. If you are in the Patreon, then you have already received this update. You guys are the first. If you want to join the Patreon and get real-time buy and sell alerts, check the link in the description. There are only a few spots left. I believe there's like 3 spots left, so hurry when you can. Let's go ahead and pull out this Fibonacci retracement level and see what we are looking at. We are still consolidating within the 0.786 range and the 0 range, which is decent, being Bitcoin has dropped tremendously over the past couple days. Just 3 days ago, or 2 days ago, 1-2, on the 19th, we saw a major drop from 23,234 all the way down to 20,782. That's the drop that we were wanting to see because it allows all the other coins to retrace as well, and you can get a nice little price discount before this move higher. So now it's very important to watch these levels, this 50% mark on this red candle here, because this is the most likely point of support or resistance that we are going to see this bounce off of. So it's very important to watch these $22,000 levels, to be specific, or around those $22,000 levels. And because if we do see a nice retracement, we could be heading back down to these $19,000 levels. Now, personally, I think this is a great thing because if we go back down to those $19,000 levels, that means Dogelon Mars will move back down to these in this 2 to 3 range, which is very, very important. 2 to 2.5 range. I'll draw it out for you guys so you can see a little bit better, more precisely. But it just allows us to get a discount in the markets. And a lot of people right now are very, very impatient with the markets, and that's okay. We want them to be impatient because the sooner they get out, the sooner we'll move higher. So the more impatient people are, the better off we are, and the more money we need to be putting into the market. It's very important to watch that. The Crypto Fear and Greed Index is currently at a 27, which is exactly what we said last week. We wanted to see it in the 20 ranges, and we are in the 20 ranges. Now, if we can get below these 25 levels, that would be very, very nice. Bitcoin hasn't completely dropped down to those $20,000 levels either. It dropped down to this $20,760 level, so it would be very nice to see if it came all the way back down to these $20,000 levels right here. That's what it will look like, a nice little up and down. Very, very within the next couple days. If we see it move higher than these $22,000 levels with volume and hold for 3 days minimum, that is confirmation that we have created a new floor and we are continuing in this cycle to the upside. So that being said, if we do move back down to these $20,000 levels right around this blue line here, Dogelon Mars will move to these 2.7 levels for sure. It will probably move below them into the top of this range around these 2.5s, okay? It will start catching some buying support around this range between the 2.2s and the 2.5s. So it will look something like this if we had to draw it out. It will come down, retreat. Let me zoom in a little bit. So we have this resistance right here. This support, sorry, right here. We're going to come, if it does come up, we'll probably come up, retrace back down, and then consolidate in these ranges here. Now, it looks like a scribbly line, but this will be with candles, okay? This is one alternative that could happen. To put it quite simply, what we need to watch for mostly is a consolidation in this range, okay? That's very important. And if we do start to consolidate in this range, it's very important to average more in, 100%. Right now wouldn't be a bad time either, but be very scarce. Average in, if you're using the 1/4 rule, average in 1/4, okay? The 1/4 rule, that's what we use on this channel. If you don't know what that is, I'll explain it real quick. If you have $1,000, every confirmation, you average in 1/4 of that portfolio. So that'd be $250. So it's very important. 2, begin dollar cost averaging. Even at these higher prices, if we do end up moving lower. Now, this is not a given. We could very well move up higher again and spike with volume, overbearing all this previous resistance. And if we do that, that's great because we have been averaging in. But it's very important to average in, so you're not in at 100% at a specific price. You are very flexible. You can move your break even down if you need to, if the price drops. And you won't be stressing about having too much money in the markets if the price is going down. If the price is going down, it should be a good thing because whatever you're putting your money into should not be something that you're doubting. It should be something that you are quite certain will go up in value over a long enough period of time. So the more capital you have, the more secure you should feel in a sense. That being said, this is a quick update. The prices we need to watch today are these 338 levels, 339 levels for resistance, and very importantly, these 2970 levels at the bottom of the support line here on the daily candles. The top right here, boom, boom, easy. This is the range we need to watch just today. Now, will it break through the top or bottom? Probably not. It's probably going to close in between these. And then tomorrow, we'll see a higher push and a drop. Very possible. Or we'll see a higher push. That's very unlikely. Or we just see another red candle and a drop. That's very likely. So the two possibilities we have, and I'll tell you which one is the most statistically significant to happen. This one is very, very important to watch. A red candle tomorrow moving back down, testing these resistance. That's probably the highest likelihood trade that's going to happen. Second highest is us come up to here and then see some sellers come in and push it back down. That's the second most highest. And the most unlikely, however, the most bullish will be we just break through this with volume. Huge green candle, overbearing resistance. And if that's the case, it's a very, very good sign. Crypto Bean is 69. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button for in-depth technical analysis on Dogelon to Mars and Bitcoin and any other coins that you guys suggest. Now, I can't get to all of them because there's a lot of people who email me about coins. And I do give in-depth personal analysis if you do reach out to me one-on-one. So if you're interested in that, my email is mycryptomoves@gmail.com. I'll also leave it in the description. And yes, my friends, if you want real-time buy and sellers, join the Patreon. There's a couple spots left, and get them while you can because it's almost the end of the month. My friends, Crypto Bean is 69. Out.